This is not the democracy we were promised. In fact, it's not democracy at all. It's oligarchy, and it has consequences for everyone. If candidates are only accountable to a small number of partisan executives in New York and San Francisco, they're unlikely to care when your neighborhood police station is on fire, for example. They probably won't be too upset when packs of mentally ill homeless take over your street or when your nephew overdoses on fentanyl. The most oblivious politician in America has joined forces with the most calculating politician in America. Hilarity ensues. Neither one believes anything, but only one of them knows what day it is. She'll try to say not much about what she believes. Public policy is the last thing the Biden campaign wants to talk about. The plan is to skate by on Harris's historic status, combined with, of course, relentless attacks on the incumbent. The New York Times, for one, is on board. The Times doesn't think you should worry about what Harris plans to do to your country if she's elected. Moments after Harris joined the Biden campaign, the paper declared her a, quote, pragmatic moderate. So why did they feel the need to sum her up that way? Well, obviously, to send a very clear signal to everyone else in the business. At this late stage in American journalism, the New York Times exists primarily as an assignment editor for producers at CNN. If the Times declares it, the 26-year-old Vassar grads who decide what's on cable television faithfully repeat it. Well, let's see. Here she is last year calling for Congress to change the Constitution of the United States so that 16-year-olds can vote. As you watch it, for the sake of argument, pretend that Harris means what she's saying. And then ask yourself, what kind of person could make an argument like that in public without blushing? Well, only someone who'd never actually met a 16-year-old.
Do you believe that Americans should have the right to vote at age 16?
I'm really interested in having that conversation. I have to tell you that. I think that there is no question that if we are looking at what is going on in our country, we are putting more responsibilities on people at a younger age. And the larger number of people that we can involve in the electoral process, I think the more robust it would be.
There is no question, Harris says, that turning the government over to 10th graders would make the country more robust. For sure. No more school, free dab pens for everyone, endless possibilities for more robustness. Does Harris really believe that? A few years ago, she had this assessment of young people. Watch.
We mold and shape and direct someone to become a productive adult. What's the other thing we know about this population? And it's a specific phase of life. Remember, age is more than a chronological fact. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
She's right about that. So put together her two statements on this subject. Young people are stupid, and that's why we need more of them to vote. And it makes sense, in fact. When the entire electorate is as passive as Joe Biden has become, you can pretty much do what you want. You can wield total control. That's what Harris is arguing. Say what you will about that position, but it is not in any sense moderate. It's radical. And many of Harris's views are, whether you like them or not.